Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Troyman201 back with another video for you guys today. And today is another movie review. Movie reviews are officially back, and vlogs will be coming later in the month. But today's movie review is about Playing with Fire, which is a movie that actually came out last year, but didn't see it till recently. So that's why I'm doing a review on this. So I don't think you'll have to worry about any spoilers, because if you wanted to see it, you probably already did. But I gotta say, it was a pretty good movie. So it starts out with these three firefighters. They're smoke jumpers. And basically their job is to jump into the action per se and then put out the fire, which I mean it's not something I do, but I think it's a pretty cool job if you're into that kind of thing, but just be warned, your safety, if you care about, never mind. So they put out the fire, and the main guy finds out that he's up for promotion. Well, meanwhile, they find out a storm's coming. Well, they get this call about a cabin on fire. So they go to the cabin on fire, and of course they have to be safe because of the storm. And they end up finding these stray kids who end up telling them that their parents are not around, and they find out that the parents are going to come and get them. Alright, cool. Well, they found out that the kids are pretty mischievous, but they end up having a connection with the kids. Though they commit all these schemes, and how the little girl was always screaming, and I found it funny when they were changing the baby girl's diaper. The little girl's diaper. That was hysterical. Yeah, a lot of really funny moments with the kids. Well, they go on this little adventure. They ended up out in the forest because one of the kids took the 4-wheeler out into the woods, so they end up camping for the night. And that's when Jake, the leader, finds out that their parents actually passed 2 years prior. And that's when the bond starts to come into play. Well, meanwhile, Jake has has feelings towards this scientist lady, so they end up going on a date with assistance. And then the guys decide to plan a birthday party for the little girl because her birthday was coming up, and they did not want to send the children to foster care just yet. Well, during the birthday party, the guy that wants to promote Jake shows up, and he's not very impressed with what's going on with the birthday party and stuff. Well, the Child Protective Services lady does show up. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Well, the kids run off in the truck, but they end up getting stuck on a cliff. Well, Jake comes to the rescue and rescues all three of them from the truck. And actually, the oldest nearly falls off that cliff, but with the middle child, but they're able to save themselves, and they get pulled up by Jake. And Jake does decide to adopt the kids in the end, and he also gets married to the scientist lady that he definitely falls in love with for sure. throughout the film. So they end up being a good, happy family for sure. And he does decide to give the promotion so he can, help take care of these kids and his wife. Um, so he ends up learning a lesson in the end of the movie, as well as the other firefighters as well, because they did not want to see those kids go. They really developed a bond. So I mean, yeah, the firefighters learned a really good lesson um, on how to have a special connection with these kids, and of course, not letting the one you love go. That's the lesson Jake learned. So all in all, it does end happily. I give this movie a 9 out of 10 easily. I mean, there were so many good moments, so many lessons learned in the end. It's a pretty cool action, and there's a lot of funny moments. I mean, this movie is really funny, I must say, and definitely worth checking out if you have not already. Well, that's gonna wrap this video for you guys today, and as always, have a great rest of your day.